In today's episode, we're going to show how we installed this beautiful French door with custom jamb extensions in the basement, which was a creative solution to a sagging beam, but it also increased their wall space and keeps the den warmer and quieter. Once upon a time, a boy met a girl working for a mouse. They fell in love and realized they'd never own their own home working for the mouse. So they packed up a big truck and moved to New Jersey, lived in a basement to save money for a year, and bought a foreclosure to fix up while they lived there. This is their story. Back in episode 30, we discovered that an 11-foot beam was sagging and it was causing the kitchen floor to be bouncy. We decided to build a wall under the beam, which effectively reduced the span to 6 feet instead of 11, and solved the bouncy problem upstairs. All right, today is all about the doors. We're getting the last of the doors in, and this is the last one to go. Now this is a little bit different because this is a standard width door jamb, but over here, we cut. These are like 2x5s instead of 2x4s. They're actually 4.5 inches wide because we wanted to match this beam up above. So that jamb is not going to be wide enough. So what we're going to do is put it in flush against the outside, and we'll just cut a piece of pine just to fit around the inside, and we'll wind up putting the trim on. It'll look fine. But today what I'm going to try is this door install kit, which is a metal brackets that go around it that will hold it to the outside. So I've never used them before, but I've seen it done. I'm going to give them a try. I should say we're going to give them a try. I hate moving this thing. It's the last time we have to do it. It says quick and easy. How hard can it be? Yeah, we'll find out. He's right. Hey, we're recording. All right. So what it says is these things go here, like this, and then they get screwed in from the side. And then when we put it in the opening, we screw it into right into the wood on both sides through the sheetrock. Yeah. But yeah, that's how that goes. We do have to take the thing off the bottom though, which is going to be tough. We got 2 different kinds of screws here. The little silver ones are the ones that are going to go through the sides because they have the big head on them. The other ones are the longer ones. Those are going to be the ones that go through here and actually hold the door in place. Okay, lift. Yep, already lifted. Okay, bottom's in. Yep. Oh! Like a glove. Okay, now we spent an awful lot of time getting the opening so that it was nice and plumb, so everything should be straight. Let me have a level. Yep. That's dead on. What it did. Okay. How does the reveal of the 2 doors look? It looks fine, right? It looks tight. You know what we're going to have to do? Before we do this side, let's take the straps off. Let's cut the straps off.
What? It's moving.
This isn't
I know. Doesn't mean it's not moving. And there's only 2 screws on the other side. I just want to make sure.
Okay.
The bottom is much wider.
Yeah, but that's okay. I can push this in.
Okay.
But we're going to use a shim for that too. We'll take care of it. You know what it is? The door is open in there and I can feel the air coming through. So it's blowing the air. It's blowing the door open. That looks better across the top, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird because it's pushing it open, but the door is flat. I'd say we are good. Now what we're gonna do is we're still gonna put shims in and we're still gonna nail it in like we do a normal door, but this made it so much easier. And I got one more screw to put in over here. Okay, good. At least that made it easier and faster to put it up. Still room for shims. Now let's take a look at the inside. See, now here is where we're gonna have to do what we call a jamb extension. So I'll have to cut a piece of pine to fit that so that we can put the molding here. All right, so shoot it through here. Right up in there. Good. That holds it nice. And now it doesn't rub. And there's 2 shims down there. Go ahead and put nails in there too. Okay, you got 1, 2, 3 jamb extensions. Good. Measure the whole jamb across the top. Put it against the sheetrock. Yeah, that's fine. 62. Okay. I'm gonna cut that one to 62. Now that's a little bit. Go straight. It does. All right, good. 81 and an 8. Theoretically, it would be the same, and it is 81 and an 8. My heart stops when I do that. Nice. All right, how's it for you?
Good.
Okay, good. Nice. Oh, this gives me agita. Okay, good. Now you could see the jamb extensions here. So the door is tighter to this side, which is not a problem at all. And once this is all caulked and painted, it'll look great. Right, Josh?
Yes, sir.
And they're going to be open most of the time. And they just look like decoration. Beautiful. Now we need the painters.
Julie and Josh could have ordered a custom door with wide enough jambs to avoid making jamb extensions, but it would have been 2 to 3 times as expensive as the stock one. These French doors allow them to still have an open floor plan when they want it, but closing them keeps the den warmer and quieter. It's a perfect spot for privately watching TV or curling up with a good book. We've done so much to this house already, but there's a lot more to come. So be sure to subscribe and watch every episode of The Living Flip.